Hey folks, Nas here with another Once Human Riddle location guide. Today we're going to be in Chalk Peak. And we're actually in Holt Town right now. So I can show you on the map. Holt Town, you can see it right here. There's a teleportation tower just above the cliff west of Highland. Let me zoom out so you can kind of see where I'm at. This is all of Chalk Peak right here. So you can kind of see where I'm at, general location. If I zoom in, there's Holt Town. Now you can see that I've already completed Holt Town and gotten the Rift Anchor. I've still got a quest over here I got to do. But if you haven't completed Holt Town and gotten the mystical crate, the gear and weapons crates and stuff from here, I've got a video out for that as well. You guys can go and take a look at that. But for today, we're doing riddle spots. Now, if you've completed Holt Town, then you know about the weapons chest that is in the pool behind this little blue, gray, white house, this light colored two-story house. I'm pretty sure it's the only other two-story house other than the mansion on the hill. And we just passed by the riddle spot there, but I wanted to give you a different perspective of where I'm at. So in my mystical crate video, we actually come up this road here and go to that house. On your way to that house, you may or may not have noticed the riddle spot. It's kind of hard to see sometimes because of the trees. The trees typically block it if you're coming out that door. But you come over here just to the right of the two-story light-colored house, and there is a riddle spot right here for you. You walk through it, you find the next location, you walk through it. Sometimes you fly through it or drop through it or whatever. Get to the next location, and then we've got our gear crate on the back porch or side porch of this little red house. We can collect our stuff from the mystical crate that appears. And oh, I can't collect that just yet. Hang on. Did not want to blow up while I was in that inventory. Okay, now we can collect our mystical crate items, and it looks like we get Energy Link, Stellar Planula. We got a formula for the ghoul, it looks like, Model 8, and Stardust Source. We can collect that, and we can be on our way to the next location. Alrighty, folks, for our next location, we're going to be in Furnace Lair in Chalk Peak. You can actually see the little purple floating diamond just barely behind me there. Let me show you on the map where we're at. So we were at Holt Town, which was right here. We followed the path all the way over to the Furnace Lair. Now, if you haven't completed Furnace Lair's exploration, I'll put a tab up there. You can follow my guide that I've got showing you where all the mystical weapon and gear crates are at. But let me zoom in a little bit, kind of show you where we're at. So I came in this direction here, came up around the west side gate, and actually the location that we're going to, the little diamond, the little riddle spot, is going to be on top of a train car, a little red train car. Again, let me zoom in, you can see it right over there. Now I've already cleared out a few guys, and I am fixing to push the wrong button because I'm fat fingering the wrong thing. But let me gather my loot from the guys I've dropped over here. Looks like I might have to drop somebody else. Let's see. Oh, they're on the roof. I see them up there. Oh, there's somebody else shooting at me too. That was weird. My scope didn't want to scope for a second. Climb up this the little flat car there, get on top of this overturned red car, and then you walk over and walk through this. Did you hear that? We're going to come down here at the end, and it looks like it's going to take us on the roof. Jump up on the roof. Walk through the next one. There it is. I was looking down on the ground, but it's up here farther on the roof. And there's our little gear crate. Make sure nobody else is around that's going to shoot you or bite you or blow you up. Open up your mystical crate that popped up. You can see we've got a few little items. Energy Link, the Stellar Planula. Looks like we got a formula for a blue signal sign, arrow sign, and Stardust source. And it looks like I've completed a seasonal goal. Alrighty, folks, and there we go. We got Furnace Lair done and dusted. Let's move on to the next location. Alrighty, folks, we are at our next location, and I'll show you on the map where we're at. We are at inspection point 266. Now, we were just at Furnace Lair, which is directly north. I follow the path down. Now, granted, you can follow the road. It takes you around and through and stuff. Now, there's a pass through in this mountain. It's a little difficult to get to. You can't drive straight through it. I am clearly under attack from where? Here? All right. Back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. But you can follow the road down and go up through the mountain here and then come, you'll be above this location. Matter of fact, you'll be right up there. You can actually see the opening in the mountain that it shows on the map. However, I found a little bit easier path. So if you're coming from Furnace Lair, you follow the path down and come between these rocks here. This is actually up on a raised area, but you can come down through here and then down over here. So I'm coming right through here, come through this area here, this little road right here. And then you can come across the river and come up around this way. It's a little easier driving, and you can drive the whole way. If you're following this, you can't quite drive the whole way. The terrain doesn't quite match up on this side of the mountain. So you have to get off your motorcycle or get off your car. Your car won't do it. The Jeep won't do it. But you'll get stuck in a crevice. I did. So anyway, little tip for you to get over here. But anyway, we're at inspection point 266. There is a teleportation tower, so if you do have this, then obviously it's so much easier to teleport back to your base and then teleport to this teleportation tower to get here, because it's literally just a hop. But once you're here, right next to the front of this truck, you can see the little riddle thing here. I'll hop up on there, get up on the truck. Next one, back of the truck, and then down inside this little fenced area under the tower here. Grab our little crate, see what we get. We get energy links, the Stellar Planula, and we get another arrow sign formula and Stardust source. Just like that. Alrighty, folks, we got the inspection point 266 done. Now let's head off to our next location. Alrighty, folks, we're in our last location in Chalk Peak for these little riddle spots. We are actually at Rotten Saddle. I can show you on the map. So we were just at the inspection point 266. You can actually come down all the way to the road, just come down past the teleportation tower, because if you don't have it, you want to go get the teleportation tower anyway. And then follow the road down. It'll bring you right up to it. It'll probably bring you in this other side. I think I went around and came in the west side, but you can come in the east side. It doesn't matter either way. We're actually going to be just below these little formation of rocks right here. There's going to be like a little camping area just right underneath the 6 on my screen. And that's where our little riddle spot is going to be. If you haven't done Rotten Saddle, gotten the mystical crate and the weapon and gear crate and stuff like that, again, I'll put the little tab at the screen. That way you can go and follow that video and find all those locations while you're here. But you get out of that screen, it's getting dark. Looks like I got a few little enemies to possibly take care of. But you can see our little riddle spot is right in the center of this little camping area. So let's head on over there. I'll take care of any guys on the way. Alrighty, let's walk through our little riddle. Let's find this. Puzzle. Keep going. Oh, look, it's right next to the storage crate. Well, let's grab our storage crate and see what we get in there. Bunch of stuff. And then let's grab our mystical crate. Let's keep an eye on that ghoul there. Looks like we get energy link, stellar planula. We get another arrow sign formula and stardust source. And we got the ghoul all pissed off. How we doing, buddy? Alrighty. Thank you for joining. Alrighty, let's step back out of town just in case somebody else spawns. But anyway, there we go, folks. We got the Chalk Peak little riddle spots. Oh my goodness. Little riddle spots all done and dusted. If you folks are liking these guides and finding them helpful, definitely hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.